about the march?
Man, Dre.
You know,
Circle
y'all
of
hear about the
Hope,
march?
Hope Boys.
Hope Boys, definitely in the building.
Circle of Hope. We in here. 50th anniversary, man. We done came a long way. Blacks, white, Hispanics, all races, not just one.
Are you up here with them?
How you doing, sir? Young Bucks, sir, you're sir too. Sir, now look where we're at to this. We're doing a demonstration. You wasn't born 50 years ago. We did the same thing 50 years ago. Have we made progress? Slightly. Our progress, what our progress was to 8 years ago. What happened 8 years ago?
8 years ago?
We elected a black president.
Right, Barack Obama.
How many presidents it was in our history? All white.
Right.
We got right. That's progress. Now the other progress is you. Now you have to pick up the torch. What are you doing? I picked up the torch. I know where I'm coming from.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
What made you come to this march?
Just to celebrate the 50 years of our
Besides
success.
that, besides that,
I mean, I want to be a part of the movement. I'm a black man growing up in this
how
community.
how are you going to be part of the movement?
That's a good question.
It's not a good question. Think about it. You get involved, volunteer, help people out. That's what Martin Luther King did.
Right.
Martin Luther King was not a man of color. He was a man of the world.
Right.
That's the torch that we're telling you. The older generation is telling you, pick up the torch.
Were you in attendance 50 years ago at the March on Washington?
Yes, I was. Yeah.
March on Washington.
Yes.
And tell me about what were the reasons why you chose to march then and why you came out today?
Well, I chose to come here because we to continue to fight for freedom. Back in those days, there was no voting for black people, and I was employed by Lockheed Aircraft Service at the time at Kennedy Airport, and our union formed this strip. And it was very, very instrumental and very happy. It was a good setting. There was no rioting. It was very, very, very peaceful. It was very good. And now 50 years later, I'm back again. And I thank God that I'm still here and in good health. I'm here with my son-in-law, my daughter, and my granddaughters.
How do you think we've changed over time? Do you think we've gotten better as far as equality for blacks?
I think we got better, but we still have a long ways to go.
Right.
Racism is still prevalent. It's real. It's very dangerous. We can see every day how the other side is treating our black president, and the struggle still continues. You know, we have progress a lot, but the struggle still continues.
And so what brings you out today to the anniversary of the
Well, this
March
is a
on Washington?
historical day. In 1963, as a young girl, I came here. I wanted to make changes. Didn't know what changes would be made, and the changes that they made, I never thought I'd seen it to this day, especially now that we have a black president and have achieved so much. And yet, we still have a long way to go.
And so what do you think about the impact the march had on today's society and these young people standing around it?
Well, if we had had that march August 28th, 1963, I don't think they would be standing here today. I really don't. So I don't want them to take, sometimes I feel like they take for granted what we did when we was kids and came out here, drove like 6 or 7 hours. No, longer than that. Seemed like days to get to Washington on broken down buses. And when we got here, they said that we couldn't park and we had to walk so far. None of this was here. We had no air conditioning, we had no bathroom, no Wi-Fi, no video games, nothing to watch. But we was like, we took care of each other. You didn't know each other, but everybody took care of everybody.